There we go. Oh, that's where we left off. I think I made a choice off stream because it wouldn't let me save or like exit the game without choosing something. So I think I went with sneak in the back or Freddy distracts Hecate. Hold on, let me double check. Because I did send it in the Discord. Oh, I did pick distraction. Cool. So we're distracting.
I must admit, the book is confusing.
You didn't like it?
I once knew a vampire. He did not sparkle, nor would you have swooned in his presence.
Oh my god!
Well, I don't know if it was meant to be taken that seriously.
Then I fail to understand the point.
Not the Twilight reference. They're being so obvious.
Do not worry. It is written that I am not alerted to Grace's presence for another 14 minutes.
Guess I'll keep talking then.
Okay.
Okay, first part down. Now I finally get to see what the reliquary actually looks like.
Pretty impressive, innit? Don't wander around. Labyrinths are kind of my thing, but you'll get lost. Also, are you supposed to be here?
Okay, so one thing is that they supposedly in an update leveled out all the different voices, because remember the problem was that some of them were really loud and some of them were really quiet. You can repay me.
Look, you're right. I'm not. I'm sneaking into the reliquary.
No, that's a really, really bad answer. Kate will be so mad.
Look at it this way. This is your chance to repay me. I helped you when you needed it, didn't I?
Yeah, but I already helped you.
Just give me some time, please.
Oh, she's so tiny next to him.
Well... Alright, but be quick and don't touch anything. If Kate finds out...
We never spoke. Thank you. Thank you. They'll notice I didn't stay put and come after me. I don't think I have much time. First things first, how do I do this?
Where
Where do I even start?
Where do you even start?
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just... focus.
Do you think they cleaned up the blood? The music is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Oh, so what did she want out of these things? Egg?
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Instrument?
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both. What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
Mm.
Is this an armory too?
No, I'm assuming these are all like artifacts that belonged to one of the gods that maybe is now no longer or like has disappeared or whatever.
Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me?
Because I can see a few.
What am I doing? All
Or I can
that'll
think
do
of
is
a
tell
few
everyone where
gods.
I am.
Olive branch.
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing. I don't even know what language that is. Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
I feel like this is really not helping.
This is it.
Of
The
course,
light
it's the
was
last
here.
option.
She was standing right here. And she...
Is that a portal?
Uh-oh.
Hi, Tristan. I'm still under just chatting. Thank you for letting me know. We just started. Okay. Do you work for Hecate?
Hello? Do you work for Hecate? Are you guardians or something?
They look like Hot Topic
Okay, then.
mannequins. What do you want with those knives?
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Probably because they're not people. They're like maybe constructs or something.
Oh. Grace? Freddy! We've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Uh-oh. Is Freddy gonna die? Girl, what?
No, I won't let you. Freddy!
Sorry, what? What do you mean? What the fuck happened?
Oh god, Freddy!
And why did they leave?
By the gods.
You summoned the Furies.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
What?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I
Poor
have no power
Grace.
over life and death, Grace. None of us have that.
That's the second person that died in
This was
her
no
arms.
defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. I do
Fortunate.
not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
Is that... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it because I chose to distract Hecate with Freddy? Girl, I don't know. They're gods. Maybe they can resurrect her.
How can you say that? I didn't mean for this to happen.
Your intentions are irrelevant, Grace. All choices have consequences.
I didn't choose this. I wouldn't have let her.
Hi,
Come.
Penelope.
There's nothing more to be done.
Yeah, what did you walk in on? Is she just gonna leave her there? Is no one in the real world gonna be like, I wonder where Freddy is? Okay, we finished Act 2. What a start.
I'm sorry it came to this, Grace. It's clear what your friend meant to you.
We left her there. I can't believe we left her there.
We had no choice. Hecate will take care of her.
It's definitely because I used her to
Why should
distract,
be taking care
isn't
of
it?
her?
Grace, is that how Calliope died? Was she also attacked by the Furies? Do you remember?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
No doubt sent by the same person. Perhaps for the same reason.
So it has something to do with the fates, then. If the mirror is used to communicate with the fates, then it's the wanting to communicate with the fates that causes whoever to send those. Right?
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
There's only one use for that mirror. To speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates know all that is or will be. Destiny is theirs to command. Or so it's said. One contacts them either to know one's fate, or to change it. Not that the Fates are likely to oblige.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
I mean, they
No
have to
one does,
know.
not these days. Hecate herself would have been my guess. Zeus might have, in his role as king of old Olympus, but he is long gone.
Clearly someone can do it.
Athena?
Unless they weren't summoned. They could have been responding to something you did unwittingly, something Calliope also did. And what that could be, I'm afraid I have no clue.
Have a great lurk. And a fun time at work, I guess. Hold on, I gotta slurp the rest of my coffee. It's gonna sound gross. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, why did the Furies stop? Because they killed Freddy, but it was Grace that triggered the, or like that went to the mirror.
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They exist to punish. They demanded blood, and blood was taken. It didn't need to be yours.
So if Freddy
That makes
hadn't
no
been
sense.
They wouldn't have rested, not ever, until they had their due.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
Think of them as forces of nature, but an aspect mortals rarely encounter. They're older than any idol. They were created to enforce the ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Well, there were. Laws even the idols had to obey, from the earliest days of old Olympus. Even if they still existed and you'd broken one, we would all know. These are not petty crimes one stumbles into.
Can these fates really control the future?
They control the fate of all beings. I imagine it's they who give Apollo his powers, and they who write Hecate's books.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, it seems.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
They're not known to be vindictive. If they don't want to answer, they simply won't.
My brain is braining right now. I'm thinking so hard. I fear steam might be coming out of my ears soon.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the fates.
Well, there is another way to ask them.
I wondered how long that would take. Hecate is enraged. She's threatened to close off the reliquary entirely and forever. Athena is beside herself.
How long?
Where the fuck
have
did
you
he
been
come
staying
from?
Long enough. You just had to keep pushing, didn't you? Until you got what you wanted.
This isn't about me. We're out of options, Apollo, and you know
The
there's
gym.
only one other way to contact
The
fates.
beach?
Oh, how convenient.
Apollo, you forgot your surfboard.
Why are you here, Apollo? You made it clear I was on my own.
Well, you're not on your own, are you? You have the selfless Persephone to guide you.
Not his
May I explain that
rollerblades.
to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Ooh!
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But that's not why you originally agreed to help me?
No, that's not why.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and, overthrow it?
Yeah, like, what do you, how do you
Truth be
do that? Do you
told,
kill him?
There isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
Like, you
The
just
throne
sit on the
itself
throne?
is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
I don't really care about breaking rules, I'm gonna be so honest.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
Oh, don't
They
leave
won't
them
take you.
out of it.
They might, if you ask them to. Then why did you come, Apollo? To gloat? To wish Grace well? Or to actually help? Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the fates. It's simple.
So if we go to Hades and, find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into, exactly?
A great deal.
Yeah,
It's not as if
Got
Athena
that.
can execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
so what? It says I'm in, which is the like kick-ass personality type. What? But I have two personality types now, the like kick-ass and the clever one. Would you just not have the option if you didn't choose kick-ass? Or would there be something else here?
Is there really no other way to talk to these fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No. No. Hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it. I'm in.
You are?
Yeah. I need to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
I can't. I'm sorry. But this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Loser!
Her soul is in Hades.
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer,
Woo!
by all means.
Let's
fine, Hermes.
overthrow hell!
Get this over with.
I love staging coups.
Shall I wait here, or...
No. I'm not
Poor
gonna lie to them.
Hermes.
Hermes
We're
has
gonna get them
always
into so
treated
much
me fairly.
trouble.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
This is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
I don't know if we should promise them that they're not gonna be in trouble.
It's The only way to find out why Calliope was trying to contact the Fates.
The Fates?
There's something going on, Hermes. I'm at the edge of it, but without the Fates, I'll never know the truth.
And that means going to Hades, with or without Athena's permission.
Okay. Signal when you need to come back.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I
Uh-oh.
think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go. Welcome to the real underworld.
Oh, it looks just like the Underdark.
Wow.
Well, little more sad.
It feels so empty. So
A
lonely.
little more green.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Yeah. No! Don't stop. Your bank can suck it. Latai thought the same. I was like, oh my god, not Orpheus. Baldur's Gate is on my ass.
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
She played Baldur's
It
Gate.
should. His is a popular tale among mortals, regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours.
He is not a fan, no.
I love that
Not
she's
that it matters.
giggling.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
What's that supposed to mean? Why is she giggling? Stop it.
So there's gonna be a fight? Good. I need something to punch.
Don't get too excited, Grace. Orpheus is hardly a worthy foe.
Really?
Yeah,
Even though he took your throne?
we'll have a sing-off.
He took an empty
Obviously.
throne after I left. That does not make him a king. Just someone else that's in my way.
In our way, you mean?
Yes, in our way.
All right.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come, it's time to cross the Styx. The ferryman will come soon.
Oh, the
As we are
ferryman,
dead,
not the
you need to
fairy
convince him
man.
You are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
Okay. Oh, big boat. Big, 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 big boat. Oh my god, that's my tattoo! The tattoo I've been meaning to get.
I
Basically.
am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
I wouldn't really go with either of them. Or, yeah.
Hey there. I'm Grace, Idol and last of the Muses. Is that enough?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the Muses and that you're very pretty. No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
I could have gotten him the player's handbook if he wanted to play games. I have something in my eye. This is pissing me off. Hold on. I need to get rid of it. Whatever it is. Oh no, I think my eyelash is coming off. There's still something in my eye.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him.
Oh, he's so excited!
You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging him. Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
We're gonna start singing. Let me sing. I feel like I haven't sung in a while. God, there's the only 2 souls in there.
I wouldn't touch that.
Nice.
Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story. Every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Really is dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
I don't know much about suffering.
Same.
I've seen your life disappear.
We have to entertain him.
I lost a friend. If I could find her again, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Who that?
Someone's
Oh,
There's music floating through.
that's Orpheus?
Coming.
He does look a little pathetic, I can't lie.
Singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is
That is a slutty
Oh,
skirt.
so much more than that.
Someone's
You
coming.
better be ready.
A wolf is waiting in the
He's a
tomb.
master of his
Someone's
craft.
coming.
We have to take
I
back
can feel them howling at the
what
moon.
is mine.
Forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that
but
reeks
you
of
can bet he knows
enemy.
someone's coming.
It's about time.
Oh my god, the thigh?
What happened to the music?
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny. To my underworld. Let me treat you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests? Questions?
Are you really that good?
Down, loop it. I wouldn't say that I'm good. I wouldn't say that I'm great. I wouldn't say that my timing's perfect. I wouldn't say that I'm late. But you can say that he's the best that's ever been. The best you've ever seen. The best you've ever heard. And I haven't even really sung a single word.
I think I chose poorly.
Okay, just getting a gauge. Not your thing? Try again. Another request?
What's your problem with Persephone?
Do, loop it.
I'm a little obsessed with him.
I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone, you stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge. My pain ends. I see you now. Persephone won't turn my back. Won't turn my back on you again.
Okay, slay. Hi, Kiki.
Can find her again. That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm
Orpheus,
here.
you're here for you are stubborn.
This is when you say you're certain you had no control. But I saw you smiling when your husband condemned my soul.
The throne was stolen after I murdered the king. You should be grateful and thank me for everything. And yet you scream like a boy. You kick the ground. I was a slave.
Eurydice is gone because you did nothing.
Orpheus, there was nothing I could do.
I saw your whispers, poison behind your king.
Wasn't me.
If I cannot have my revenge, you're the next best.
I don't know what I pressed.
Bark is louder than anyone's bite, and he's no match for your godly might.
You're right. Killing is so unbecoming.
That's never stopped you before.
I did what I had to, Bard.
As do I,
I literally don't know what I picked.
as do I. I spent millennia wondering if I hadn't tried to interfere.
You'd be with her now.
But how? I made a young and stubborn vow. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
doesn't belong to you, and you know it.
Sorry, I'm getting my girl that throne.
If I didn't do what I was told, I'd be dragged across the palace floor. Hades can't hurt us anymore. But Eurydice still gone. For what it's worth, you've my apology. But I assure you, nothing more. For deep down you know that there's no revenge.
The pain never ends.
Oh my god, you touched grass? You're better than me.
There's no revenge.
This was never gonna end the way you wanted to. And I won't turn my back. I won't turn my
Like, okay,
back on you again.
he got to sit on the throne for a little bit now. Time to share it, you know?
I had forgotten how sweet a melody could be. Such thoughts become clouded in this place. Forgive me, my lady of the night.
An empty chair for an empty kingdom.
Okay, can I have my bestie back now?
Don't tell me you've decided you don't want it. After everything we went through to get it?
It's not that.
Then what? This is what you've craved ever since the chorus stripped it from you. Take your victory lap.
I like the way you think, truly.
Oh.
I can only hope that somewhere Hades can see me, sitting on his chair.
Yes. So we tried to romance Pan, I think last stream. But he's emotionally stunted or whatever. Anxious avoidant attachment.
I'm guessing now's when you break the bad news. Am I right?
You knew?
I suspected. Now I know. I'd still like to hear it, though.
I lied. Even if we could find Freddy, you couldn't bring her back. The laws of death are not so easily circumvented.
Useless
The
then!
fates?
They will not help you or anyone. Even if you could speak to them, they will not care. And never have.
You lied. To me? To Apollo? To Hermes?
I thought it such a small transgression to regain this throne. I would have said anything.
Ooh! Whoa.
That's it then. We came here for nothing.
I doubt the fates would have responded even to the mirror, Grace. And the boundaries of death cannot be commanded away. Not even by the ruler of Hades.
Which you weren't gonna share. Not while you still had a shot at sticking it to Hades.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet you might have spoken to her. I know. What
I mean,
it's
you can
like
still
not
find
to
her
get the
spirit,
chance
no?
To say goodbye.
Persephone finally claimed the throne, it says. Oh!
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
Oh my god.
You shouldn't even have been there. I never should have gotten you involved.
Hey, no. You didn't get me involved. I got myself involved.
And look what happened.
I got to be the hero of the story. Just for one shining moment. How cool is that?
Not that cool.
This isn't a story, Fred.
Huh? You're wrong. It is a story. And you need to finish it. Without me. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Ooh!
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
Oop!
I, guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
Lesbians! Lesbians! Sorry, I just hit the microphone.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. That's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you that?
I knew it!
No.
I knew it!
Don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
The moment Apollo started talking about prophecies and like how they're like not good, like how they only bring misery or whatever the fuck he said, I knew there was a prophecy about this and he couldn't say anything.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy.
Athena.
Ah!
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
I can't believe I was right.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn.
Conspiracy!
Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
And like, why?
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
You know? Why did she have to die? Like, what was the purpose?
It doesn't just involve you, does it? It involves me.
So she needed to become
It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
a muse.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
That's also why Athena wants Grace to die. Because she killed a muse. But she didn't kill a muse. Because Grace took over.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
How dare you drag me into this? Lord.
I wish you hadn't. You didn't give me any choice. I probably wouldn't have believed you.
The Furies, they kept coming. It was all I could do just to reach you. I am so sorry, Grace. I truly did not mean for it to be like this.
Athena will pay! Hello? Can I...
Athena's gonna pay for this. She will pay.
Cracking her
Wanted to
knuckles.
save the idols. And I wanted that too.
You weren't about to kill anyone to get it.
It isn't fair, Freddy. This isn't how it's supposed to go.
So many years of history fights the highs and miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go.
I just love Ashley Johnson's voice.
I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go. Deep within my soul, you will remain with me, a best friend through the dark. Gone, you're irreplaceable. It's time to go.
Subtitles aren't matched up.
It was quick and so was I. I was not prepared to die, but Grace, I choose this, and I know you'll get by. It's time. So many years of history fights the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud, Grace.
Freddy, I gave everything to watch you go. I know. Now it's time to go.
It's time to go.
Yeah, honestly, knowing this, I also would feel bad romancing Persephone.
You've returned. And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
We know what happened. We know about the prophecy and Athena.
Oh.
That's all you have to say?
Oh?
Oh? You knew. You knew the truth this entire time. Even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Why did you say you'd help? You could have stayed out of it.
I tried that. You
Oh my god, you're a grown-ass man.
Whatever you were trying to do, Apollo, you failed.
Make
We
your
know
own
the
choices.
prophecy now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at. I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Yeah, she's like dead either way. We should make a deal. What kind? Okay, but before I say that, what kind of deal are we thinking?
Does there still need to be a trial? If we go to Athena privately, maybe we could work out some kind of deal.
She won't make a deal. All that will afford her is a chance to kill you before the trial.
She tried that once already.
And your friend died as a result. No, it's a clever thought, but Athena needs to be challenged in front of everyone.
Yeah, I agree.
I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena.
Yes, let's go.
Calliope would approve.
But
Sorry,
what
I
about-
keep
Just so you understand,
punching my microphone.
our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Oh hell.
Great.
Sorry, my hair is just not cooperating today. Confront Pan, confront Persephone, confront Apollo. Let's go talk to Pan. We're romancing Pan.
Pan? Are you here?
Carrie Payton's voice was just too good.
Pan!
It was either Pan or Persephone.
Alright then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
Hi, Lauren.
Is that a problem? Is the mighty Pan too sensitive to withstand a little yelling?
It's less the mighty Pan and more the naughty Pan. Perhaps even the delightful Pan.
Oh my god!
Ah, you've learned something. Something not altogether pleasant, I'm guessing. Care to tell me what it is? It's been said I can be a fine listener. I might even have some advice. One never knows.
Pan is the rarest romance. I honestly didn't expect that to be the case, to be honest. Like, anytime there's a god of, like, mischief or, like, trickery or anything like that, or any character resembling that kind of archetype, I'm all over that.
Okay, where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Flee the city.
What?
I know people who know people. I could take you. If we went far enough, even Athena might let you go.
No, she wouldn't. And after everything I found out, I don't want to.
In it until the bitter end, are we?
I'm not good at this part.
Which part?
This. Regret. Being a survivor means you get used to doing things you would rather not.
And you just get numb over time? It doesn't sound like much fun.
Sometimes. Effective, though.
Sure, if surviving is all you care about.
Do consider my offer.
Yeah, Persephone was
There's no reason
my
for you to
second
go to
choice.
trial quietly. Like a good little girl.
Shut up. You can't say that. You can't say that to me, Van.
I'm not. I intend to fight. Because that's what I do.
Oh my god,
Huh.
the
you.
Oracle.
Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, Oracle. Please don't get involved.
Oh, I am involved. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I live here, and Paul is my friend.
Okay.
I'm not stupid. I don't buy into this god crap, but I know Paul and the rest of you are not on the right side of normal. Even so, Paul is a good guy. Leave him alone. He doesn't want to talk to you.
It's all right,
Please
Oracle.
stop calling him Paul.
I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
Also, sorry, I'm not gonna let myself get not the Python ad on their back. Nerd.
You're angry. You have every right to be.
I'll get over it. It was just a lot to deal with all at once, you know?
I wanted you to find out about Athena without learning the prophecy. To be honest, I was relieved when you chose Persephone, even though I was worried she might lead you astray.
God, I want to replay this game.
When I first became a
So
Paul, I
bad.
was so sure I could help people. Help the world.
And pick different options.
Ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
Freddy died. Unfortunately. I assume it's because I used her as a distraction? I don't know. Rest in pieces.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
Thanks for snoozing
So you
the
want
ads.
to, what? Stop trying?
Maybe.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
Yeah, I get it. It's not easy, but I get it.
Oh, there's a... Oh, interesting.
I suppose I'll see you at the trial, Grace. I wish you all the best.
I'm gonna have to try a bunch of different options then.
Did you forget something, Grace?
I mean, it makes
We
sense
hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me.
that they were more
What
than
more is
like
there to
acquaintances.
discuss?
She had a picture of Calliope in her office. Just bestie vibes. Bestie vibes only.
Why didn't you tell me about you and Calliope?
What, tell you I loved her so you and Apollo could pick apart our relationship and then cast me as the murderer? Tell you I spent 2 years hoping she would return, only to find out that that was never gonna happen? Tell all of that to the one she was now a part of, who would one day remember everything we were? Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades, to have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
Well, I forgive you, if that makes it any easier.
It doesn't. Both you and Calliope forgive too easily.
Yeah, but I mean,
We
she's
can't all be badasses like the mighty Persephone.
been through so much.
This is true. Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
Eventually I will. I'll always wonder what I might have become.
I never gave it a second thought before. Now I wonder.
Yeah, I think there comes a point when you're a god where you've lived so long that you're kind of mourning who you could have been. And also, you know, I feel like after living for that long, you just get bored. You just want it to be over. That's why with Aphrodite, I didn't try to convince her to stay. If she wanted to pass on, then who am I to stop her, you know? I feel like immortality would only be fun if
So this is it.
you could decide your
All
own
your new
end.
friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here.
Dude, they're all gonna ask questions about where Freddy is.
Lost at sea,
You're the last person who saw her.
sails,
Be concerned.
not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me in
But as I burned, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, no breeze. I am drifting cold water, no star to be seen.
I really like this song.
In your heart, we're in vain. You do not sail in vain.
In my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain.
Imagine you heard police sirens on the back.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Hello?
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm concerned. Hermes does not look happy.
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing.
I don't like how concerned
Let's
Hermes
begin,
looks.
Shall we?
They've always been so cheerful. Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
Such as murder? Oh, now it works.
Extreme measures, such as murder. Would you sacrifice idols to save them, Athena? Seems counterproductive, doesn't it?
It is not unknown for a physician to cut off a limb in order to save the patient.
Oh, that's what you are? The heroic
Yeah, but the
doctor
limb isn't
out to
usually a whole
heal the
person.
poor, sick idols?
Or
I am
two.
trying to save us. I will do anything and everything in my power and beyond to save us from extinction.
I have a hair on my nose.
You'll do anything?
You mean like set up a sham trial? When what you really want is to see the last muse gone forever.
I don't know what you're talking about, dear.
Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even
It's
knew
weird that none of them
once,
knew that,
but
though.
you've forgotten it. Just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No, I do not accept this.
Oh, I guess I just forgot it, yeah.
You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
Yes, it's me. It's me. Of course, it's me.
Okay, Adele.
The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry, hooray, once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these
Asterion.
things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do. You say you care, Athena, look around. The way you care grinds these idols down. From up above, you played your puppet show. You called it love. Athena, did you know you're turning them to ghosts?
Oh!
Sorry, little bird, time to wring your neck.
Leave her alone. She's not where the disease is. You want a tumor? Cut out me, sis. Won't get a fight here. No shining night here. I'm only here for the dance. And I don't wanna dance with blood on my
I know you're feeling shame, but this is too much. None of you see.
So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered ship.
She's so condescending.
Time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue. Time to follow through.
Uh-oh. I'm stress eating.
Won't have you dying for me. It's not how this should work. I need you to see you're lost in a moment, lost in a song, but the thinking's all wrong. This whole sacrifice deal, you can live without needing to kill.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all
I didn't want to drag Hermes into this.
looking on at her stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place?
I'm gonna run an ad now. And we'll continue in about an hour, a minute and 30 minutes. 30 seconds, oh my god. A minute and 30 seconds. That's not an hour and 30 minutes. I'm stress eating. I can't take this anymore. Imagine if there were ads for an hour. I mean, sometimes when you watch ads on Twitch, it feels like that. Especially when they show like 6 different ads in a row. And you're like, oh my god, another one? And by like ad 4, you think, oh, it's gonna stop now. No, there's 2 more. Twitch ads are literally insane. Quite literally. Okay, ad break ends now though. Okay, Slay. Ad break is over.
Give it time, you'll find even an island drift. You don't notice 'cause it only moves in teeny tiny shifts. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is.
Punch!
Leave it up to you what you
I do want to punch her in one of the playthroughs.
All these years you ruled this place. I think it's time you
Lotta, see, this is what I mean when I say barbarian.
It's overdue. Step away.
Hi, Amanda. Thank you for the 10-month resub.
Fresher hands should steer this boat and sail it to something new.
They can no longer be trusted to lead. Brand new chorus. Achievement. Amanda, how was your
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done.
vacation?
Yes.
And? So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
For the moment. But this is one throne I won't be holding on to for long.
What does that mean?
Damn, Girly Pop's collecting thrones like candy.
Perhaps you should explain, Pan. It was your notion, after all.
It's not that complicated, really. We're going to disband the chorus.
Not only that, we have decided to reveal ourselves.
Shut
to the
up!
natural world.
What?
You're planning to tell everyone what we really are? Isn't that risky?
Life is full of risks, my dear. Some of us will go into hiding, but for the rest of us, no more rules. No more living in the shadows. It's done.
Okay.
You all agreed to this? No argument?
No argument. Grace, you know us. We cannot order lunch without a good argument.
Just like real siblings.
Wasn't it you, Grace, who said we should stop living in the past?
Well, sure, but I didn't think you were listening.
We are listening. To you, to Calliope. A little late, perhaps, but here we are.
Calliope would definitely approve.
If there's no chorus, does that mean idols just do whatever they want?
Within the bounds of their conscience and good sense. Yes, indeed.
Oh, he's into that.
Medusa. I hate to think what she's gonna do.
Medusa has offered to live in the reliquary. Frankly, I think she's relieved.
As
Ooh,
for the
nice.
rest of us, we'll be subject to mortal authorities and their laws.
Oh no.
Assuming they don't just round us up the moment they realize what we are.
Yeah, I fear that might happen actually. My ending is so much different to yours. I really want to see other people play it. Like, I literally cannot wait. As soon as we finish the game, I'm gonna hop on YouTube or like Twitch, or find a Twitch stream or something, and watch all of them.
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
Not the government.
She said, whatever your decision, I will abide by it. Dare say I almost fainted.
That's a switch.
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
Oh, now that's an old tune.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
A campaign.
It is, kinda. The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea indeed.
I know there's a great deal left to be done, but if you all wouldn't mind, I'd like a moment alone with Grace.
We'll be outside. Make it quick.
Don't tell me twice.
Well, congratulations are in order, are they not? You've survived and proved me entirely wrong.
And fulfilled the prophecy while I was at it.
I was thinking the very same thing.
Apollo once said you don't realize the truth of a prophecy until it's already too late. This one said the idols couldn't continue.
So long
Yeah,
as the
can we
last
kiss now?
muse lived, which you have. And we are indeed not continuing.
Not like before, no. If only Athena could have understood there were possibilities beyond mere survival.
I meant what I sang. I am not a good man, If Athena had taken me up on my offer, the idols would have been better off. But I can try to be better. You make me want to try.
I like the sound of that. Just don't try too hard. I kind of like it when you're bad.
You don't say.
But not too bad. There's a line.
Then you've thrown down the gauntlet. I do like a challenge.
Good, because as it happens, so do I.
Oh, stop! Not the hair twirling again.
Ready to face the music? One more time.
Always.
Congrats, Kiki! Epilogue?
Of course you're all here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
I thought, what's the first thing Grace would like to see when she returns home? The answer was obvious. Me.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Personally, I still can't believe they haven't rounded us up yet for dissection.
It helps that most people think the idols are some kind of stunt.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
Lotta, I love that you're taking credit for something that I intended to do regardless. I'm gonna ask about Venus and
I heard
Eros.
Eros and Venus left the city together. Is that right?
You heard correctly. Venus wanted to use her fame to do good works as an activist, and Eros is assisting her.
Oh,
Let's be realistic. He's there to catch her when her efforts inevitably implode.
Oh, I don't know. Helping others could be just the distraction the doctor ordered.
You're being uncharitable, sister. I was at one of Venus's rallies, and it was rather invigorating.
Aphrodite always did love being adored by the masses.
Well, at any rate, Eros sounded keen. He thinks this is a much better approach than wallowing in Olympus.
You mean he's glad to have time to pursue a new lover or two?
And why not? The boy is due.
ask about Hecate and Asterion.
Hecate and Asterion. Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
Oh.
If only he hadn't finally confessed to Hecate where some of her missing books went.
Aw, did you have to give back your precious trophies, Pan?
Worse. She has me running errands. I'm searching for relics like some vagabond treasure hunter.
Having fun, you mean?
That too. I must admit, fleeing from boulder traps is more thrilling than you'd imagine.
Oh, that's so sweet, Amanda. I'm sure she would appreciate that. I feel like, I mean, obviously, because everyone is like willing to spend money on like the essentials to start off with. But I feel like getting art for your like decorations for your new place is what makes it feel cozy and comfy and like it's your home. And I always leave that off until like the very last possible moment, which is why I feel uncomfortable for like a year when I move somewhere new.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She was. For a few
Oh,
months.
where's she now?
There was an incident involving Hecate's new cat.
No!
Oh no.
No.
Medusa was beside herself with apologies, but needless to say, she moved on rather quickly. We're not certain where.
Uh-oh.
Meaning what? Medusa is roaming the streets? Doing whatever she likes?
Not quite.
Medusa believed she might not be able to control her appetite, so she asked us to put her in contact with the mortal government.
Oh, that bitch is dead.
Somewhere.
Girly Pop
I choose
is
to believe she's
gone.
become some kind of secret agent for the mortals, turning their enemies to stone.
It was her decision.
I don't know about that.
The government is grateful. They even suggested we might see Hephaestus again.
Aphrodite's husband? He's alive?
So it appears. Who knows what he's been doing for the mortals since the war, but it would raise all our spirits to see him again.
Whoa.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
The revelation of the idols to the mortal world went far better than she could have dreamed. I think it shook her.
Well, she was wrong about a great many things.
As the goddess of wisdom, that's not an easy realization.
How do they...
So she left. Back to the old world.
Oh.
If she wanted to punish herself, she could have nailed herself to a pair of boards like any other martyr.
Back to the old world? It's a long way to travel by herself.
Well, I asked her to go. There's so many of us who went missing during the war. The idols going public might bring them out of hiding. Athena wanted to leave, and this gave her a purpose. We'll see if anything comes of it.
I'm gonna ask about Pan last.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Was I imagining things, or was that scoundrel starring in a commercial for footwear? Branding.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling. Or
Of course.
So the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them.
Hermes on Twitch?
Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Imagine if I just didn't ask about my own boyfriend.
I'd like to know what's kept you busy, Pan.
Oh, you know me. A little of this.
How did she not know?
Pining after you, relentlessly.
I'm not pining. Well, yes, I am, but I'm also busy. I'm producing an album of music, you see.
He is?
You? You're gonna cut an album?
I'm not doing the singing myself. No. I'm what's called a producer. I
Of
seek out
course.
talent and bring them into my new studio, you see. Just let them lie around and feel the creative juices flowing.
Where did you get a studio?
He does have
Not all of us
sleazy
immortals are broke.
producer vibes.
Some of us managed our money, and I thought,
He did it for you, Grace.
I know you're busy saving us idols from the mortals, but I thought at some point you might like to return to your music.
That's really sweet.
That is uncharacteristically thoughtful and romantic. I'm impressed.
I can be a romantic, a rogue, and a hip satyr all at the same time. A true Renaissance man, as they say.
What about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Soon, I think. All the attention on the idols is proving rather taxing.
Ooh, running away again, brother.
Where is he going?
I suppose you could say that. Really, I just came by to see Grace.
California?
Apologize one last time.
I told you.
The
you don't
beaches
need
of
to keep doing
Portugal?
that.
Yes, well, I'm glad things worked out as they did. You'll all be fine without me.
Oh.
You know, one day you will learn, brother. Not today, but someday.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Changes? Well, I suppose you could say that. I've been spending a great deal of my time in Hades of late.
Really? What for?
Now that the mortal world knows about us again, I suspect it won't be empty for long.
I don't imagine there are any mortal institutions that will have any qualms about that whatsoever.
Yes, I can't say I'm the mortal
Bye,
world's
Kiki.
most favorite idol at present. It's a whole thing.
Thank you for
You
hanging.
don't seem upset about that.
The world changes, Grace. For the better and for the worse. We knew this was coming. Where it will end up, that remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. Death.
You've never seen those pan scenes? How often have you played the game?
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Don't be modest. It deserved to be toppled. You did a fine job.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld, in Calliope's honor.
I'd like that, actually.
If it's all the same to you both, Grace and I will be along shortly.
Okay, can we kiss
Don't
now?
take too long, you two, or we'll start drinking without you.
Just wondering.
Alone, at last.
I thought they'd never leave.
I thought I'd seen everything. I thought who I was all I could be. You know you changed the tune we've all been dancing to. Even this immortal satyr's gotta move when he sees you. And so I say let's do it. Momentum's never bad. Who knows who we'll be when we reach the end of night.
This is probably the last song.
Life that is lived lies between black and white. I rarely do pairs, but with you it feels right. You've thrown the board all pieces askew. Any plans I had pale next to you. What will you do now your life's in your hands? Is there more room for pan?
Sure is.
I am a scoundrel, truth be told. I live my life with all of my soul. I'll apologize.
That is adorable.
Grace, it's my heart that you
Oh.
stole.
Cute.
Come take my hand, come take a chance. I don't do slow. Come, Grace. Let's
I don't do-
share this dance.
Let me not. When push comes to shove, you shove back, you survived against— oh my god, that was like 3 achievements all at once. That was too fast. Oh! I can't believe we did it. Act 3 went by so much quicker. I thought we were gonna be here like all stream and then maybe like a little bit next stream as well. But I guess not. loved this game so much. I am definitely going to play it again and again. And I hope they make more of them. To be honest, I want them to make one for like every ancient pantheon of gods.